What's up, guys? Soda here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Remember, guys, like and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you stopping by. And again, if this is your first time, leave a comment below. Let me know. Again, guys, we're going to go over some stuff today that I think is super important. And I'm going to talk about some sets that people thought were absolute garbage and they just passed over them. And now they're exploding. And they're actually going up faster than a lot of other sets. We're talking Prismatic, Paldea Evolved, I mean, even Paldea and Fates type stuff. So, what are these sets? We're going to talk about Pokemon Go. We're going to talk about Shrouded Fables. And you're probably thinking there's no way these sets are going up more than Prismatic. I'm not saying they're worth more. I'm saying exponentially, your investment has done a lot better. Okay. Now, let's check it out. We got Pokemon Go here. Let's check out some of the stuff priced high to low right now. We got the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer Box case. This is a two listings, $1,300 one. Okay. Now, Pokemon Go, if you're a part of the Pokemon Go type stuff, you did get a promo in there. It was a Mewtwo. Pokemon Go people kind of shit on a bunch. Pokemon Go was awesome. I loved it. It was a small set though, so it got old fast to open, but I really liked it. Now, Pokemon Go, you could buy these ETBs for as little as like 23 bucks. Like, it was insane how cheap they were. And then when you go through them, the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box, this is one from Pokemon Center. This one was on there up until last, January, February. Pokemon Go Special Collectors boxes out of stock right here. This is the set of three. These were pretty awesome. I love them. I think the mini tins is not the best buy to make. I do think the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box is the way to go, or the Pokemon Go with the Radiant Eevee. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, one product I would tell you that people really, really slept on, and two products I'll actually say, is right here. You have the Pokemon Go pin collection. This is the set of three. And when you got these, they each had a pin in them. They had a Charmander, a Bulbasaur, or a Squirtle. Awesome. And they came with a promo that was with them. These things are fabulous, guys. And so right now, one listing for $160. Okay, these are $15 each. They sit on the shelves. Not as much as a lot of stuff, but they sat on the shelves for quite a while because Pokemon Go did. The one thing I would tell you though is the Pokemon Go Premier Deck holder. This thing comes with a Pokeball in there that has a card holder in it. It's a Dragonite, and the Dragonite is actually stamped. It's a stamped promo. This thing right here, so this is all opened. That's the Pokeball you get with it. If you want unopened, these are $97. Holy smokes. I can't believe it. I bought a case of these, and there's only 4 to a case, I believe. There's 4 or 6, I can't remember. I want to say I paid, oh my gosh, $25 for these or something. Like, it was crazy because this was the products that people are getting rid of from distro. You had to buy a bunch of this crap if you want anything. Now, when we start looking at the Pokemon Go stuff, these tins, for instance, these were Walmart tins. These were clearance down to $3. Some stores had them for $1.50. Now, looking at this, let's go with the cards. Okay. Now, the cards, the Mewtwo has actually went kind of crazy. In PSA 10, it's done really well. We're going to check out Pokedata right here, and we're going to go through all the raw PSA 10 types, or the raw and the PSA 10 stuff. Now, again, I've talked about this before. The Bidoff Nummel Spinnerack. These ones right here are selling for a fortune. These are the peelable Ditto cards. We've never had that before. This is the only set that has them. This Mewtwo is one of my favorite Mewtwo's, actually. This thing, the PSA 10, has went up pretty good. So $350, $350 is what it is now. Now, the Charizard Hollow, about $277. And if you look at the gem rate on these, okay, 745 to 2100. So it's about a, 15% gem rate. They're not great. The reverse hollow, though, $575. And you look at the gem rates on this one, about the same, just not as many of these are graded. I'm not saying it's like the best grading play, but they've been selling, guys. PSA 10s have been selling well over $200 for quite a while. Now, when we start going through some of these, you got the Wardle, Ditto, of course. This is when it's peeled. The Tyranitar, which is crazy. You peel the Ditto and it's worth that much. Oh, wow, that's nuts. Don't peel the Ditto, guys. Leave the sticker on there. The Radiant Charizard, Awesome looking card, about $175. The Mewtwo Dragonite, these are the gold, or not the gold, but the rainbow cards. The Mewtwo gold card is fabulous. And then you got Venusaur and Blastoise in the Radiant Collection as well. Chansey's a great looking card. Dragonite, like Pokemon Go, people can shit on all they want. It's a good set, okay? And this set has everything to offer. It has most of the starter Pokemon in there. And so when you start looking at this set, you start thinking like, oh, would this thing take off? I am telling you, this thing will take off. If TCG Pocket or Pokemon Go like does something new in the future where it revamps or it's something different, or they come out with like a VR type game, this set's going to be worth its weight in gold. Now, when you look at the cards that are up on here, this whole set, when you look at it, it's only about a $500 set. But the thing is, though, is it's not a super difficult one to master, but it has such cool stuff in there. It's got radiance, it's got rainbows, it's got golds, it's got the peelable Ditto card. I'm telling you, I don't know. To me, it's a big one. Now, the other one I talk about is Shroud Fables. Shroud Fables has went nuts, and I don't say just nuts. This, I don't even know. Let's see if we can find just the ETB. So here's the ETB. Look at the 1 year on this one. This was about an $85 ETB, went up to $199. That's and it went up there because of the Persian stuff. Then 130 or 120, then it went to 160. I was doing buys and tries videos all the way until December. You could get a Shroud Fables ETB still for like 85, $90. Shroud Fables, it is definitely a set that was not printed a ton, and I think it's a good one to go. Some Shroud Fable stuff you'll never see. The Kingdra Greninja box. These things are crazy right now, guys. The promos are going insane. Definitely, definitely a product you see on the shelves ever. You pick it up and buy it. Okay. Now the Shroud Fables, the Pokemon Center ETB, where we got that one at? Case of them, which these were on. These were on Pokemon Center all the way up until probably last March as well. Shroud Fable Elite Trainer Box 125. This is the Pokemon Center one for 163. So this one right here is what I want to look at. I looked at the Pokemon Center one a year ago. These were $60, guys. They were still MSRP. Now $115. You could have doubled your money in a year on these things, and you could buy these for as low. Okay, I'm telling you, on eBay, you could buy a case of 10 of these for anywhere from $300 to $350. You're talking $30 to $35 per ETB on this. And now, if you look at a case of these guys, a case is selling for unbelievable $1,500, guys. $1,500. You could have 5x your money in a year on that stuff. It's so crazy. People shit on this set. They did. It was a fun set to open, guys. Now let's talk about the cards itself. Now you're going to see here, you got the Persian, okay? And let's go with the cards on this one. You got the Persian, you got the basic darkness, cool looking energy. These were big in Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield. Duskull, awesome. Horsey, awesome. Dusclops, awesome. Houndoom, one of the best Houndooms I've ever seen. Peasantipity, it's awesome. Not as good as the Sand Hero ones, but it's pretty good one. Munkidori, cool. The Cassiopeia, this one is one of my favorite trainer ones on there. And I have this card, I believe. There's so much going on in it. It is awesome. Beware is awesome. It looks like it's just a huge thing out of Toy Story. Duskor is awesome. These are all dark type Pokemon. I wish they would have had a Gengar set. I really do. All right. Okidogi, awesome looking card. Monkey Dory EX, awesome looking card. Like, this is a good set, guys. And when you look at Shroud Fables and you look at the actual set value, $903. Now, when you go to the PSA 10 value on these ones, the Persian $329, the Horsey $204, the Houndoom was $197. What can you notice from PSA to Raw? The PSAs aren't worth that much, guys. So there's not a huge grading play to make on Shroud Fables. I think it's one that's worth keeping. I think it's one worth holding. And you're going to notice another thing too, is there's not a lot of these cards that are really going crazy in a PSA 10. You pretty much have 11 cards, then you're below the $100 mark. So between that, and then you start looking at like Pokemon Go, for instance, it takes you 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 cards, 29 cards before you get below the $100 mark right now. So I just don't know what to tell you guys. Like these sets people sleep on. They're not worth sleeping on. And why do I bring that? It comes full circle, guys. How does it come full circle? Let's check it out. Let's go to the Pokemon sets here. Okay, we got Chaos Rising. Great set coming out this Friday. But let's go to Perfect Order. This is the one people just keep sleeping on. Okay, now Perfect Order, $930 total set value. Shroud Fables, $903. Perfect Order now. When you start looking at stuff, we're not going to go PSA, we're going to go raw value. The Meowth is $172. The Hyper Rare, 165. The Zygarde's about a $95 card. There's not a ton of hits, guys. This is just like any Charizard set we've had. The Meowth, awesome looking card. Is the Meowth as good as the Greninja? I don't think so. And actually, we're going to go ahead and pull up Chaos Rising right there. Right now, with the Greninja, how in the heck is the Greninja not up there? Must not have any recorded sales yet on there. Maybe we have to go over here. I'll have Chaos Rising. I knew that Guardian Rising would be up there. So Greninja right now, the sales, it's a pre-sale for them. This card right here, let's see, confirmed sales. Again, can't see it. $620, about $600, guys. Okay, so now when you take a look at that and then you take it versus like Perfect Order with the Meowth, okay. So if I go to Perfect Order, okay, and we look at the Meowth when it came out, its high was 160 bucks, guys, and it got down to 135. Now it's approaching that $200 mark. This Greninja, guys, it's coming out at 600. Okay, so this set, Greninja Chaos Rising, is going to be a much bigger set than the actual Perfect Order. But just like I showed you with Pokemon Go, Shrouded Fables, Perfect Order is a set. If you see it, buy it. Okay, and right now we look at stuff with Perfect Order. Okay, get rid of cards. We're going to go to products right here. Okay, these have went up. These were around the 1150 mark. A case of these Perfect Order right now is $1,300. The ETBs is what I want to show you though. So a case of ETBs, you can get these for right around 715 bucks. eBay has them for 700. I think these are a steal, dude. I am telling you, Perfect Order, it's awesome. Now, when I do Perfect Order ETBs, the regular versus the Elite Trainer box, right here you're at 130 to 70. I would probably go the Pokemon Center one and probably do that. That's just me. That's what I would do. But right now, guys, Perfect Order is the perfect time to start buying this stuff. And Second Wave hasn't came out yet. When Second Wave comes out, you're going to start seeing these prices probably start to plummet because people are going to want Ascended Heroes, Chaos Rising, and we all know that Pitch Black is going to be a big set with the Darkrai. We haven't had this whole set release yet, but with that being said, the 30th anniversary, they're printing the shit out of that. They're going to print the absolute hell out of it. And so we may never see more Ascended Heroes come out for a while. Perfect Order Second Wave may be one of the last waves we get of something besides the Chaos Rising initial wave and the Pitch Black initial wave. So that's just my 2 cents, guys. I think the sets you sleep on are the sets that are going to... If you can sleep at night because you slept on these sets, that's on you. That's perfectly fine. I would just tell you, I would definitely put a little bit of money into each set because then when they take off, you can go ahead and just divest that investment then. You can put it in something else that you really care about. So I'm Pokebasoda, guys. Thanks a bunch for watching. And if you are a new subscriber or have never subscribed, please think about it. Hit me up, send me a message, whatever it may be. Thanks again for watching, guys. And remember, catch them all.